Okay. Crucially, we don't know exactly what I mean, I think, by dating website. Curriculum vitae is more straightforward because, yes, like what you see, this is kind of stuff I think about, and it has some philosophical import, ultimately probably to about 5 people in the world who are alive. And so hopefully at least one of those people has some influence in the academy such that we can figure out what the fuck it is that I'm doing. Because there are realities to what I'm doing. I mean, we can narrow it down, and I am open to narrowing it down. If somebody is really familiar with my work and wants to read everything that I've written, say, I mean, at this point, you can probably get a heck of a lot more out of just what's publicly available on my YouTube channels than you can get. But of course, stuff that I've written is older. Something that I wrote 20 years ago. I mean, I have really old stuff too. I have notebooks I used to keep. I used to keep little tiny notebooks. I've got a ton of those that I kept when I was really, in my 20s. It's a big archive. So there is philosophical import. Everything that I'm saying is philosophically loaded in profound ways. And it all has to be read as one philosophical monolith continuously. I demand it. The work demands it. The oeuvre demands it. The archive demands it. The continuity, whether it's broken up into discrete differences or whatever, ultimately, like topologically, let's say, there are wefts and weavings and warfts, and stuff is woven together, interwoven and interbraided, or intrabraided and stuff. So what? Obviously, even though I do maintain my dating app stuff, they are utterly useless for me. And I don't know how much that says about dating apps and how much about me. There is no way to know. Now, a certain amount of the history, if you open up my Tinder history, say, if you get a hold of the API and figure out how to do it, I don't know, tell me. And, dump all of my chats into an LLM. Oh yeah, but then you have other people. You have other people involved. Well, knock all the names out first. Redact all the names. Redact. See, I wanna participate in the redactions too. Please, can you redact my thing? Redact my thing. So this doesn't go on Tinder or Bumble or Bimbo, Badu, Bimbu, Badu, Erica Badu, Alain Badu, CEO, the only professional CEO of a powerful dating platform, Alain Badu, CEO of Badu Dating. So this doesn't go on a dating apps, and it doesn't go in a philosophy department either. And it doesn't go as editorial of whatever the fuck, bougie New York magazine, New Yorker or something. I don't know. It doesn't belong in here, and it doesn't belong there. And it doesn't belong in any romantic context either. Hey, baby. Metaphysics Gamma. Let's open it up. Essentially. I mean, it's not Metaphysics Gamma all the time, but sooner or later, all roads lead to Metaphysics Gamma. Yeah, right. So, qua philosophical import, all the personal details get shoved into the philosophy, and qua personal life, all the philosophy gets shoved into the personal life. And certainly it takes a person that's wired a certain way to even want to associate with me, because by association you're kind of you're subjecting yourself to a certain amount of public hubbub. But I mean, anybody that I'm close to, I hope you can understand the nature of many of my dilemmas. Is no matter which direction I go, I carry lots of baggage, extra categorical baggage from other discourses, simply because no discourse really let me in, including like the discourse of love, just in the discourse of finding love, being in love. It's always misfired in very kind of mysterious ways, because each misfire looks completely different from the last. So, that's all over, right? Because now, my sex life is this whole universe where, I have this, I don't really know what it looks like, but it's definitely, if you look at it written on paper, it looks like quite a schedule. All the women that I have sex with, it's a necessary part of the discourse here, because I have very well-defined views on sex, I guess. Like, I'm pretty committed to the view that human sexual response is an individual matter, and every individual human, just for the sake of individual liberty and dignity, has the right to their own sexual response. You have the right to get off, in other words. The right to get off. And the right to get off is something that we should grant. I don't want to say anything overly general to be provocative. So I'll just say, well, whatever the law gives us in terms of, say, age of majority, age of legal sexual majority, if that's a properly juridical way of speaking. Being of proper juridical age of majority, the right to get off is a basic human right, as much as the right to drink clean water. I bet there are plenty of people, if you gave them the choice between drinking clean water and being able to determine their own sex life, they would choose the latter over the former. Yeah, you get it. If I really, it would have to be in the thought experiment. I mean, if you're really talking about squalid, foul, whatever, water, tainted water, exactly how tainted is tainted? I mean, is it going to cause lots of pain? Is it going to kill you? Are you going to be permanently crippled? Or does it just look dirty? I mean, it's probably not exactly a fair thought experiment, because if we really do know exactly how badly tainted the water is, then it doesn't really look like a real choice, does it? Because it's like, oh yeah, this water definitely will kill you within 3 minutes of sipping it. Then you're like, oh, all right, well, yeah, it sucks not getting laid, but I guess I don't want to die a painful death today. Or any kind of death.